Hey everyone, it's Leo Vertigo and I'm back on Vertigo Studios. Welcome back. If you're new, check out all my stuff. I have a lot of things and I'm really trying to grow as an artist. I've kind of been struggling by, being affected by people just ignoring my stuff when I'm really trying to grow. And I just want to be, you know, making it in the art scene at somewhere, just people to love my work. I know I've got a few fans and hopefully that keeps growing. But I'm gonna keep up my work and putting in that progress. It's just sometimes you lose motivation, because you're not inspired as much and people just don't care about your stuff and you're like, damn, I'm trying to make something nice. At least give me some feedback. Alright guys, so today's Friday. I am going to show you guys my oil pastel progress. I've been practicing with oil pastels and obviously this is ink, but I'm gonna show you that progress that I've been working on. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. It'll be a short video. Let's get to it. Let me see it. It's got to get through. So first I was figuring out the texture on it, seeing how it works and how it blends because I'm very new to art. I'm already almost in my third month now. I started in January and yeah. So let me show you. Oh gosh, that's horrible. I'll explain that some other time. So this is my first piece, I guess. Hopefully lighting isn't too bad. But yeah, this is my first piece. It's like a skeleton, and it was for a concept that I made where his heart's melting because, the saying, you make my heart melt. Took it literally. I don't know. This is me practicing different things. There's a little scenery. Just working. Look, this is supposed to be like a little beer bottle and pouring out mixed media. And then that was supposed to be the Joji spoon from Nectar. It didn't come out well. That's something else. This is another attempt. I was just trying to figure out how to get that blend correctly. And there's a heart, right? Nothing amazing. And then I started, okay, I needed to, put a little pressure, figure it out. So here's a bean and a pot. There's a bottle, just random things. There's a hand, I guess. Here's a future concept. Can't really explain it much right now. And here's a ghost that I made. It's like, okay, I'm figuring it out. There's some blending with my finger, and then there's just regular together, blending them together. This is an 8-ball eyeball. I kind of liked the shading here, the light to dark. But yeah, it's just, it was just a little attempt, a future concept, I guess. This was me trying to figure out a skull. Colors didn't even go together. The blending went horrible. This is a goofy. I just did ink on the outer. Yeah, this is for something for Valentine's. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's just a concept. I created this shape because I saw it on my grandma's vintage shirt, and then yeah, I went with it and made it into like a skull or a head, humanoid type thing. But I love the gums. Let's take a close look. Look at them gums. Yes, I love these gums. And this was me attempting a frog. Another mess up right there. That's a future concept. This was a mess up. This was supposed to be a bird on a rock, a stork on a rock or something. That's supposed to be a cactus. So yeah, guys, if you want to catch up with me, you can definitely catch me on my other socials. My Instagram is most active. I'm posting on my stories, updating everybody, and that would be at Mr. Vertigo. Sorry, I had to skip some ink. And then if you want to find me on TikTok, I'm Vertigo Period Studios as well. Okay, so this is an eyeball. There's a slit, and it's just leaking out. This was pretty cool. Nice blending. This was a fail. And this is one of my other favorite pieces I made. I was just working with this green color, and I was working on a nose, and this nose came out pretty nice. And I didn't really know how to add the eyes at the moment, so then I just put the blood dripping. But yeah, I kind of like the teeth here. The lips are kind of dumb, but it's okay. Still learning, right? A messed up skull. Here's some more gums and some very yellow teeth. I love working with gums with oil pastels. This is a concept I did. It's actually a painting I did. It's called Tub of Tears. You see he's, there in the tub crying and it's overfilling. Got his tears. And here's a plant. Here's a reflection of the plant. Some depth. I was trying to add some depth. And here's a little cat. And there's a little butt and his collar. So yeah, little details. I like oil pastel a lot. And here is a guy that sneezed and his eyeball popped out and the other one's hanging. Thought this was kind of cool. Definitely want to redo that. This is one of my other favorites. It's a cat, and it's inspired by my own cat who spills his water. So he just spills his water and he's staring at it. Thought that was pretty cool. This is another skeleton or a skull. I don't know what this is. I messed up there. This was me trying to do a statue. Messed up. This is a concept I did. So it's a coffee bean, and he's just man spreading. He's got his Nikes on, and he's sitting on a bench in the park. And there's a little squirrely squirrel. I don't know. I definitely want to make this into like a stick or something, like a little coffee bean. You know, a whole story behind the making of coffee. It's just coffee beans sweating. Thought that was a cool thing. That was me trying to do my dog. Uh, this is when I was practicing a nose, and then I was like, okay, make it weird. Nose hairs, little boogers, holding on to them nose hairs. That's the concept. This is one of my favorite pieces. A lot of people enjoyed looking at this guy. I have no idea, but it came to my head. Yep, came out pretty nicely. I like it. I almost messed him up. This is a split. It's more cartoony, but it was just practice. This is another cat. It's not as beautiful. His face is definitely not. But yeah, he's an alcoholic. He's reaching for this beer here. I just drew the bottle first and then it came to that. This was actually from a TikTok live. So it's hard to explain, but it's a weird face. My commenters commented. I started off with the gums, went from there. Turns out this snail is drinking this guy's brain to fill his brain shell. Whatever. This was another one from a TikTok live. Very random. It was fun though. And this was me attempting this duck concept that I drew out, and then I made it come true, I guess, right? Doodles, more doodles. Here's when I got some microns. Here's a couple things I want to show you, right? People like this carrot. I kind of like him. Emotional. Here's another ink drawing with microns. Let me see if I can find a lot of ink drawings, and then got back to the oil pastels because I've been going everywhere. I've been watercolor, oil pastels, ink is my favorite, and then I go to my paint sticks. So this one's just a weird thing that came to my head. Me practicing some organs, got the lungs, and I tried to do the intestines, failed. This is me, self-portrait, and yeah, just sitting in the corner. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for my oil pastels. And then here's this most recent, kind of like this dude, little skeleton, a little more realistic, some good shading. And then this clown guy that I actually turned in. He's an exclusive. Boom! I turned him into an actual painting or artwork. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you're new here, you know, I would like you to check out my other things. I have a lot in my books, and I make a lot of things. I'm a little more dark with my work, but I'm just expressing myself, I guess. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.